You know when I really found out, guys, that I was poor? I can tell you the story. And if my mother ever listens to this story, she's going to feel I know I feel bad about this, telling this story. But I remember feeling poor when we didn't have water to the house one day. And I remember my sister taking me to the grocery store across the street and using the hose to shower.
How old were you?
7. 7, 8. And I don't think my mother ever knew that I remembered that situation. I knew my sister didn't remember because I talked to her about it years later, and she was like, I thought, no, you would never remember that. Took me with soap in hand, and that's where I bathed. And that's when I started thinking, oh, hey, look. And then when I look back at it, I think, man, my 4 kids, I wouldn't, man, that'd be tough to deal with, And the reason why I'm the person that I am, I'm so type A and anal and I work so damn hard is because that hose moment. I'm not going back to that. I refuse to go back to that situation. That's why I work so hard.
Do you think that specific moment changed anything with you?
Absolutely.
You think that was a pivotal moment?
Absolutely, in your because it still plays a part in my life, my day-to-day life. When I get up those days, I don't want to go get it and do it and work my butt off and sacrifice going to the gym or whatnot, or take the time to read through a project for business or whatever it is. And even in football, there's times in football you just don't want to go out there. You just don't want to hit the field. And my mind would take me back to that moment. Or if we're running gassers or sprint, my mind would take me back to that moment to say, I'm not going back to that. I'll bust my ass. I'll do whatever it takes to run through that wall. But that moment changed my life. Really did.